What up, YouTube? I got you another video. Life is hilarious. The older I get, the more hilarious it becomes. I don't even really know where to start. Excuse me. So they like 30 some odd hours. I still puffed up, but I got some extra motivation. Well, I got motivation after something that took place. Really, holy shit. So yeah, I feel like crap. Get that out the way. But the thing is, even while you're going through withdrawal, life keeps lifing, you know. And remember, I think in one of the videos, I think I had mentioned how I was given a start date of the 12th for the new job, the assistant director. So it's crazy how it's like everything connects, and I'm so lucky because, you know, obviously I have friends that are lawyers. I actually considered being one early on in college, so I was kind of familiar with you know, like criminology and law jargon and all that shit. I mean, it's been a while, but I still knew something. So anyway, I had mentioned that I couldn't start. I gave it to do the start dates because he said, hey, orientation is on Monday, which was the 29th. I was still abusing Kratom at that point. And I said, okay, great. What does the orientation entail? Because, you know, usually for me, what I know orientation to be is you sit in the classroom, let people talk, and, you know, sign some papers so you get paid, right? But this guy says, oh no, it's nothing. It's just you're just gonna sign some papers and meet people. Okay, sign papers, meet people. Okay, so, you know, I didn't come dressed in a suit or anything like that. I dressed casually, you know, because I thought the way he described it, I thought it was casual. So he's like, oh yeah, no, I wanted you for the shift or whatever. I'm like, what? Like, why didn't you tell me that, you know? So the next day, I come in with a suit and tie. I look fly, as I do when I'm wearing a suit. And everything went well. I signed some papers, met people, saw my office, all that. I asked him, when's my actual start date? Like, where's my start date? I said, you know, because I'm still with Brooklyn. My last day will be, you know, next Thursday. That's when I'll be available. This peanut head says, oh, no, that's okay. We're going to ease you in slowly. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm thinking the next day, you're not expecting me to be there. This guy calls me like 11 o'clock. Like, oh, did you show up to work? I'm like, huh? I'm like, yo, dude, I worked last night after coming to the orientation. Like, what the hell? I'm like, yo, I thought I told you I wasn't available until X one. Oh, no, you didn't tell me that. You said you were going to be there. I'm like, what? No, I didn't. That was when I was like, oh, this dude, the fuck are you doing? So I even said, well, look, if you want, I can come in if you know, I have no problems with that. He gets back to me 3 hours later. But, oh, no, it's okay. All right, cool. Anyway, I'm like, when we spoke on the phone, it's like, all right, well, let me know, you know, what you want to do. Because like I was saying, like, I'm not available until this date. Man, I didn't hear nothing. And then I get a call from the regional director, explain to her, the situation. And she's just like, okay. Once she understood, she's like, hey, listen, there's new start date. How about this? We just make it the 12th. That's when I'm like, perfect. Hit the ground running. We'll be good to go. Yesterday, I get on a conference call, and now they want to rescind the offer because of my lack of communication. And I'm like, wait, you guys are onboarding me. Y'all direct me. Whatever you guys want me to do, all you gotta do is call and tell me. Like I didn't understand any of this. Like, I was pissed, I was confused, and worst of all, unemployed. Because, and I mentioned to them, I'm like, I'm sure you'd want me to give you guys the same courtesy I'm giving Brooklyn. Like, I resigned, let it be known when I would be available. And now, on my last day of work at Brooklyn, you're rescinding an offer that I said, I can't go back. Oh, I know, lip service, right? So I'm like, this is fucked up. I'm like, this is unethical, and I do believe it's also illegal. So, decision's been made. They cut me loose. I called my boy, who's a lawyer, and he calls it, which I asked him about. I said, yo, couldn't this be considered? And it's called promissory estoppel. Promissory estoppel. That's what it's called. And what they did to me falls right in line with the exact definition. So he don't live in New York, so he got me in contact with one who does. This motherfucker is sharp as hell. This guy's like fucking Matlock. And he calls him, and he's like, yo, we going to trial. I got the evidence. I got this. I got that. They try to fight back. They sent him to, their legal whatever. They saw what was evidence there. Because it was clear that the peanut head didn't tell them the truth, But what he says doesn't line up, you know what I'm saying, with how I describe things. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Like, my whole thing is, and you can tell from the channel, whether it makes me look bad or not, that don't mean shit. I'm going to be honest, And so we're talking, we ain't going to trial. Put it that way. And so we're going to settle, whenever, how long that takes, for a good chunk of some dough. Because if we went to trial, we're talking millions, right? They were saying like 3 million, due to damages, salary law, all kinds of shit. So they're probably gonna settle for something less, as well. They should, because what they did to me was fucked up. And then I get a call from Vegas, a job opportunity in which they're going to fly me out so I can have a panel interview and discuss the salary on their job offer to me in Vegas, which is where I wanted to be anyway. So it's like, it just fell into place. And gives me the opportunity to really get clean and sober up. So this is the opportunity I've been waiting for, and I'm gonna make sure I'm out there this time, clean and clear of this gas station heroin. So yeah, that's where we at. Not necessarily a Kratom withdrawal video, but just an update on how funny life is, and how I need another fucking haircut, and just how you get knocked down, you gotta keep clawing, get out, and get back up. And Kratom does not help you in any regard outside of dealing with a withdrawal of any kind. That much is true. Like, it helps with opiates, helps with alcohol, helps with coke. But there's nothing that helps Kratom withdrawal. Like in that way. That's so easy to get. Like, I'm sure they said Suboxone or whatever, but that has to be prescribed from the doctor. So this is the only thing you get over the counter that actually helps with other addictions. It's risky because you can become addicted to this shit. And that's what happened to me. Especially the Converse, Like, I definitely fucked up. Definitely. But yeah, it is what it is. The good thing is, since I don't have to, start on Monday, it gives me even more time to get right. Until the end of January, I got till the 22nd. That's my panel interview date. And they're flying me there and flying me back. And if I accept their offer, which I will, they're gonna fly me back for the last time, as well as provide me a stipend for living, moving, from one state to another. So, and then on top of that, getting a settlement. So it's like, I don't want to count chickens before they hatch, obviously, but, the plan would be what it has always been, which was buy a home in Vegas with New York money. And it's crazy how shit works out, how you speak it out there, but that's what I said I was going to do for the past year. And now the settlement would essentially be New York money. Like, I'm not religious, but that, maybe I should start. But yeah, that's where we at as far as an update on that. I'll make another video about how I'm feeling, especially as night approaches. And we just move from there. All right. Peace.